All right, Jackie, I think we are in. Let's give people a second to hop in with us. Hello, jump starters. I'm so excited to be here today. How about you, Jackie?
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I just listened to the senior director call and I cannot wait until all of you girls jumpstart and get to senior director to hear all
Yes.
this.
Can't wait to get our newsletter today. Keep an eye out in your emails today. I cannot believe it's 2021. I'm happy and I'm sad, right? New year, not sad. I shouldn't say I should. I'm excited to go into the new year, but boy, yeah, never mind. The sad thing is not really true. It's more, there's some good things that came out of 2020.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I'm ready for 2021.
Yeah, I think, am I making, I don't know if I can talk right now without being, if there's background noise, just mute yourself.
I don't hear any. I don't hear any. All right, we got Jennifer in here, Nicole, Jessica, Courtney, Amy. Got lots of people popping in. So I'm Debbie Bry. I'm one of your uplines.
Oh, sorry. I'm Jackie Rowan. I'm super excited to be here. I'm a senior executive director and an upline sister and downline sister, actually, of Debbie's. So,
yeah.
Welcome, everybody. Happy Manny Monday.
Yes. If it is your first Monday joining us, if you just joined the group, I know we've approved a lot of people over the weekend. If it's your first group, we come in here every Monday at 12:30 to give you a quick, we try to keep it to 30 minutes training that you can maybe watch at lunch hour at your other job, or if you can't catch it now, you might be catching the replay later. I converted over to YouTube. It's also in our YouTube channel. So the topics we do in here are the core topics for your business. So stay tuned, rewatch them, but we're glad that you guys could be with us here today. So super quick, if you saw, we got an email to make vision boards this week with Connect the Dots. So make sure you print the assets and take a peek at that. Again, if you can't watch the Connect the Dots, you can watch them later. That's a nice thing about lives, is you can always watch them later. And let's really get ready for 2021. And then that'll lead right up to our Ready to Run event Saturday night. So I'm super excited for that. I know there are a few people in our team that I've heard that have some little fun things sprinkled in there. So that'll be fun to watch for some beautifully polished girls. And I can say girls or ladies because I know they're all ladies. All right. So let's get right down to business. Do you have any other announcements before I start, Jackie?
I almost, not right now, but I wonder if before we close after today's training, let's consider sprinkling some surprises that we heard today in our SD call, just as kind of like a reward for those girls that were able to show up live today.
I like it. All right. Yeah. Remind me at the end if I forget, because I get in the training mode.
So okay, I've got my notes here, so I will remind you.
All right. And if you don't know how Jackie and I do this, we take turns leading. So this is my week today, and she's not listening, but she watches the Facebook group through her phone because StreamYard's a little bit different. We can't respond to you through StreamYard. So she's going to be answering any questions and comments on her phone while I'm doing the teaching. So she's not being rude. Right. She's looking down at her phone. So, okay. One of my favorite things to talk about is bookings. Okay, so for the month of January, we are going to focus on business basics. Last month, oh my gosh, it was a whole month ago. What did we even talk about last month, Jackie? Why am I drawing a blank? We did.
Color 10.
Oh, and your why and your core, the things with your core.
Yeah.
And now we are moving into kind of your business basics. What do you need to make your business really good? Getting bookings, handling objections, hostess coaching, and offering the business are some topics you have to look forward to in these next few weeks of January. What do they all have to do with one another? They're all income producing activities. You may hear that expression, IPAs. All of these things make you money, right? So they help you with the main part of your business. Some of them are behaviors that generate some things you do, you may find that like straightening your office or making graphics. Those are fun and they're great, but they don't bring you income right then. You getting parties and working with that hostess, you handling objections, offering the business people, those are things that are going to help you with your main part of your business and making the money. Okay. All right. So let's get serious about the ones that are going to help make us money, right? Which is bookings. So we're a party planning business, everybody. You may try to say, I don't want to do parties, but our comp plan and everything about us is a party plan comp plan, okay? Everything we need can be found in a party or a nail bar, which we'll talk about today. So the things we're going to talk about today are the importance and benefits of bookings, how and where to get your bookings, being prepared to ask and get bookings, and tips, tricks of things to say to get bookings, and some things to be careful of to avoid the no, okay? The most successful event is one that achieves your goals and exceeds your expectations. So I want you to think about that with a nail bar. Think about it, and if you're new, we call parties nail bars just because sometimes people hate the word party. So you may hear nail bar or party interchanged. The most successful event is one that achieves your goals and exceeds your expectations. So you go into those nail bars hoping that hostess is going to hit 300. Imagine if you come out of that nail bar with a new stylist, 2 more parties, and 10 new customers. Talk about exceeding your expectation. So one great thing about our business, there's so many great things, but one great thing is we can run it any way we want. You decide how you want to get new customers and make an income. It's your choice, right? You can do it as long as you're not breaking any of the policies. You can do it how you want. We have lots and lots of choices out there of what we can spend our time on and how we can get parties. So let me ask you, are you using your time wisely? Are you maximizing your connection time by having parties? Because everything you need is in a party or a nail bar, everything. Parties are the fastest route to finding more customers, more VIPs, another hostess, and new teammates. Parties offer everything you need, everything we're looking for in a short amount of time. So the ability to consistently book more parties and find new party hosts is seriously the key to a steady income and growth of your business. Why? Because the more parties you hold, the more confident you become. The more confident you become, the better results you have. And that results includes increased sales, increased bookings, and new potential stylists on your team. Again, everything rolled in one. It's like, I don't know, I can't even think of the dinner that serves all courses, I guess, I don't know, instead of going to all different places, you go one place for a nap, you go another place for your main meal, you go another place for a dessert. Think of all the time you spent driving from one to another, instead of just going to one restaurant where you can get everything, all your favorites right there, your appetizer, your main meal, and your dessert in one sitting. Boom, done. Good. I like that comparison. I just kind of came up with that like that. Okay. So why should you book parties? Well, I just gave you a big reason why, right? It has everything you need. And I know right now, some of you are probably saying, I don't want to do parties. People don't like parties. I can't get anybody to book parties. Nobody does them anymore. I promise you, people host parties and people run parties. I promise you, we have plenty of people on our team, plenty of people in Color Street. People do parties. So don't miss the boat. If you're running your business without parties, this is probably what your business looks like. You send some Tuesdays out to a couple people. You send some messages to people in an email. Then you follow up about a week later, see if they got the sample. Then you maybe they responded to you in an email or a text, or maybe you're following up with those people that you messaged. So now you've spent this time sending out, following up, sending out over here, following up, and maybe one of those people is going to place an order, maybe. Just think if you could get up in front of 20 people all in one place. So instead of sending 20 samples out all over the place in 2 weeks and then following up and seeing if they got it, waiting for them to put it on, imagine all 20 of those people in the same living room at the same time. It's going to take as much time to share it with one person in your living room as it's going to take to share it with 20. So why not put 20 in your living room? Why not do 20 all at once instead of 20 send outs that you have to be following up and you have to get out in the mail? How about 20 people in that one location? Think of it like owning a store. Let's say you own a store and you buy this brand new, beautiful boutique. And you're just waiting for people to pass by. You know, you have a pretty good location. So every once in a while, people are coming in, they shop. Some people may purchase, some may not. But then think about when you send out information into, you know, family and friends or a neighborhood, you know, the people in the neighborhood or whoever it is, and you say, you know, Wednesday night at 7 o'clock, I'm having an open house. Stop in for some snacks and to see my new boutique. Think of all the people that are going to come that night and that one event to come and find out. And think of all the people that would purchase then and how quickly your business would take off then compared to if you just open the door and you just kind of let the people kind of have some foot traffic of coming by here and there. So that one event, that nail bar can bring you so much. If you haven't done one, I highly recommend trying it and seeing if you see the difference. All right. So again, why should you book parties? They give you sales, customers, VIPs, bookings, and your next stylist in one shot. More bang for your buck. Parties give you also larger sales. If I get in front of these 10 people who all place orders, let's say the buy three, get one, I'm now looking at maybe $300, $312 in one night compared to my 10 friends that I sent stuff to, I sent a sample to, I'm waiting for them to place an order, maybe to place an order, I have $80 in sales from those 10 people. So again, picture what everybody in the one party, the difference it can make, all right? So now, how and where you get the parties, right? That's what we all wanna know. The easiest place to ever get a party is from a current party, right? People are in the mood, they had fun, they see what the hostess has earned. You know, you told them that the hostess can get $25 to spend at their party, so they're excited to help the hostess. So many reasons. So whether in person or online, it doesn't matter either way. It's easiest to book that party from the party that you're currently doing. All right, play a booking game. I'm not a huge game. I love games, but I'm not a huge party game person. I was real hesitant at the beginning. I promise you. I'm like, I'm not going to play those booking games. I'm embarrassed. No way. I'm telling you, they make a difference. Have I done booking games where people win it and they don't hold the party? Of course. It happens. But am I willing to take the risk and try it to get somebody for the ones that do hold it? Absolutely. So if I'm in person, I may play cute little purse game or dice game. I'm going to give you guys some great trainings that you can go watch some videos. Like in our Unit 6 and Beautifully Polished, we have a great video, Shauna Mulcahy, showing the purse game. Super easy, super fun. I think I bought them on Amazon. Really, really cute little purses, just an alternative to the dice game. So you can definitely play games at an in-person party. Online, super easy. Again, you're telling, in either way you do it, you're telling them they could win a small prize, which I usually give, some stuff from the dollar store, a little bag with maybe a little cute mani set, or, like a manicure set, some twosies, the small little bag. Or they could win free and half off polish and a night out with their friends, a party. Or they can win the grand prize, which is, again, depends where you are with your business, what you have to give away. It could be a set. Could be a set with some fun little dollar store things in there, a buffer block, a nail file, whatever. Doesn't have to be a huge, huge thing. So you'd have one grand prize, a couple small prizes, and then the parties. I tell all my party guests what they could win before they play the game. They know it's not a surprise when all of a sudden they win the party. They win a night out with friends. They know ahead of time. So I've cleared the air with that. If you're willing to play, this is what you could win. And I tell them, and we have verbiage for that, like I said, in our training groups. So booking that party from the party is huge. Online, it might be like some graphics, numbers 1 through 12. Tell me your favorite vacation picture. And again, they pick the picture, you send them a message of what prize corresponds with that number. Could be the digital dice game. Again, there's different games online than in person. Some are the same, some are different, but I highly recommend them. In the app on training under nail bars, and again, I'll post these for you guys. Level 4, there's one called games. So there's one that Rose Baker does called the dice game. She mentions putting $50 in free goodies in place of the verbiage of a party. I have not tried this before. So instead of saying win a party, she says win $50 in free goodies. So however you choose to word it, I personally tell them it's a party, but just kind of another way to see how someone else does it. Okay. If you don't get bookings at the party, it's okay. Our goal is always to get 2 parties from a party. If you don't, it's okay. Ask when you're checking them out. In an in-person party, I check everybody out one-on-one. So just ask them if they would want to get their friends together for a fun evening or afternoon or whatever, just like all these people did. You can ask if they want to get free or half off polish. Again, we talk about different ways to offer. Maybe you heard them talking, I want to get these sets, I just can't afford. It was just Christmas time, I spent so much money. I overheard you that there were more sets you wanted. I would love to be able to help you earn those at free and half off just by getting a shopping link for you and your friends to order just like this. Super easy. And again, the worst they can say is no, but the best they can say is yes, right? Ask if they want to go home with a small gift. If you're doing an in-person party, bring a little gift that they could have. Oh my gosh, if you book a party, I have this gift. If you want to get a shopping link for you and your friends, I have this little gift I'll send home with you. Just for booking the party. Get the date. If you're at an in-home, get the date right then and there. If they win the prize through a Facebook party, try to get the date right then and there. Again, they're caught up in the moment. You get the date. Then as soon as you get that date, you can have a little graphic, boom, 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 save the date, message it to her right away. She can get it out to her friends. There it goes. And now it's official, and it's harder for her to then reach out later and cancel. Another important thing during a party is to stack the hostess, meaning you're going to show the guests, whether you're online or in person, what that hostess, a typical hostess, receives from a party. And you're going to get those sets out, and you're going to be handing them out to people. You're going to be putting them on that hostesses or someone else at the party on their lap. If it's an in-person party, we usually say get another guest in the party because we already know the hostess is going to get some. So get someone else over there that says, oh my gosh, look at, if Denny right here was hosting a party, this is what our average hostess earns. Boom, and start just setting the sets on her. So stacking the hostess. If you're online, do it live. Oh my gosh, look at what our average hostess gets and start putting a polish. Can you believe it? She would get this one, post a party, post a picture in the party after of what she earned. Okay. So again, what about outside of parties? What can you do? You're outside of a party. You didn't get a booking from a booking. You can't stack the hostess. So what are you going to do there? All right, so you can refer back to your Frank's list if you don't know what that is. Unit 2 in Beautifully Polished, booking party using your Frank's list by our own Jackie McGowan right here. She talks about that Frank's list. If you're new and you haven't made one, make sure you make one. That list is the list we refer to. I don't care if you're 2 or 3 years down in your business. All right, so share or go back to that Frank's list and pull some people out of there, people you haven't talked to in a while, people that maybe a year ago were too busy, but you could reach out to them. Reach out to people who have had parties in the past. Now we have, let's say, Valentine's coming up, or we have this hostess, the hostess program, or the hostess reward nails right now. You could reach out to them about those. So you're reaching out to past hostesses. Reach out to people who won the early bird special at the party. They came in and they ordered early. Would they want to take that early bird special of a twosie and upgrade it to a free set just for booking? Reach out to guests or hostesses and encourage them to book, because again, the hostess would earn $25 to spend at theirs. So again, it may be guests from a party. So maybe you didn't book at that party, but you can still go back to those guests and still message them. Offer theme parties. People love theme parties. It's a good reason to get people together. Maybe it's a Pamper Me party because it's this month. Maybe it's a We Crush Christmas party and they're all out of, there's got to be a funny saying with We Crush Christmas, something about we're out of cash. Cold out of cash because we crush Christmas, something like that. Could be kind of funny. And so, you're getting some people together. Follow up with customers who have ordered lately. If you have not talked to them in 3 years, I probably wouldn't reach out to them. But if you have been following up and doing your follow-up, reach out to them to see if they would be interested in getting free sets or having a night out. You can go to social media. Reach out to people, see if they want to be a product tester. Kind of a different way to use verbiage. Ask if they're willing, if you send them some Tuesdays, are they willing to post an Alfie, or if you send them a set? And then once people start commenting on there, then you could say, oh my gosh, look at all the people commenting on this picture you took. Ask if she would then want to earn some for free and half off. Look at all the people that commented. I bet all those people would love to try this. They can order from me, or they could order from you as a hostess. Offer a multi-host party. Again, we talked about this on the Booking Blitz the other day, where you can reach out to 2, 3, 4, 5 hostesses to come in. You can have them do it a battle where they're trying to earn, whichever one earns the most people ordering through their link can get an extra whatever prize. Maybe you are filling them into the same link to increase the rewards, however you're doing it, but sometimes people like that multi-host. Another one that Bethany Estep came up with the other day, which I loved at the Booking Blitz, I haven't tried this before. Some people are scared and intimidated to have a party. They're worried of fear of failure. What if guests don't show up? But let's say you have a mother and daughter or 2 friends or something that they both love the polish. Offer to them doing a joint party where they both can invite the guests and then split the hostess rewards. Sometimes that's less intimidating because, again, people like doing things with other people because then it takes the pressure off them. So that's another great way to reach out to people to see if they want to do it that way. Creating FOMO, that fear of missing out. People love that. They don't want to miss out on things. Anybody who books today gets a blank. And you could have some fun. You could have an exclusive set that nobody could get. You may go after holiday shopping and find some cool clearance thing that, oh my gosh, anyone who books a party today can get this. What would your customers not want to live without? What could you do? Maybe your no can become a who do you know? So maybe they tell you no, but then you can say, oh my gosh, I totally understand. I'd love to, one of my favorite things to do with my job or with my business is parties. So if you have any friends that you think would love to earn them free at half off, please let me know. I'd love to be able to party with them and their friends. Something super easy like that. All right. So another great training video, How to Get Bookings Everywhere You Go by Ashley Doddridge. It's in the app. Under training, under nail bars, under booking everywhere. It's a 2-part video. Really, really good. She has a great PowerPoint of talking all different places. Get them everywhere. Okay. So again, I'll post all these different trainings because there's so many good ones out there on getting bookings. So one important thing to remember when asking people about bookings is to be prepared yourself. Be prepared with your calendar. The last thing you want to do is have someone say yes, and then you say, oh, well, let me check my calendar. And she says, or you say, what's good for you? And she says, well, how about next Wednesday? Oh, I can't. I have my son's soccer game. Okay, well, how about next Friday? Oh, I'm going out with my husband. She's like, well, clearly you must not want to party with me that bad. Be ready. You want to control the conversation. You want to control your calendar, your business owner. So you want to make sure before any party or before any time you are messaging people about bookings, you have blocked your calendar. Wednesday, oh, I can't. I have my son's Oh, oh no, what just happened to Jackie? I heard her and then she took off. She'll be back maybe. Maybe she went to go get bookings. um, so just keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on your calendar. Go to them. So if they say yes, say, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. We're going to have so much fun. I have blank, blank, and blank date open. Which works best for you? Give them 3 choices. Again, they typically are going to pick the last one you give. So if you have a favorite date, give it at the end. All right. Another thing, if you don't have dates set there, that you can do this, this, or this, and you just say, oh, whatever, I'm not that busy. You have an empty calendar. You want them to think you're out there doing parties, even if you don't have any booked. You want them to think, okay, we don't want them to know that you have an empty calendar. We want them to think you are the party goddess and that you know what you're doing and you are just, everybody wants to book with you because you're so good. All right. So have those dates ready. When you give the dates, when you offer the party, again, try to get them to do it right then and there. All right. Chances will be greater of them holding to it if you get that date on the calendar. So then again, you can make that graphic and get it sent out to them. All right. Finally, I want to give up. You disappeared.
I don't know what happened.
All of a sudden, I could hear someone else talking. It was strange, and then you hung up.
I'm so glad I'm back. Yay!
Me too.
I mean,
we're at just about our last point here. All right. So some tips and tricks about getting bookings and things to say. Again, we have lots of scripts out there, you guys, to help you get those first parties. And I know Rebecca had a really cute graphic posted and beautifully polished the other day to use during the booking blitz. Really cute. When you message, you could send that script about, it was cute. It had something about the kit, if you want to do the kit, or if you want to do be a hostess. It was a nice little graphic to be able to add to somebody. Okay, one person I really like following is the $1 Million Party Lady. You can Google her on YouTube. She has books, she has videos. So I've learned a lot from her. Labrowski, and I can't think of her name right now. Jane, I want to say, but I don't think that's right. So here are some tips. When you're talking to somebody, I want you to be interested, whether it's social media, at the actual party, be interested in what they're saying. So if it's through social media, which is a lot of our life right now, go and look and see what they're doing on Facebook. All right. See what they're up to. So you can make conversation with them about maybe a family vacation that they could have went on. Maybe there's a wedding or they had a birth or a new home or homeschooling or, something, even if it's a COVID conversation, the holidays, see what they're doing. All right. So know a little bit about them before you're going in and just messaging. So your conversation with them could be something like, first, you're going to share a compliment with them. All right. So maybe you're spending some time building relationships, commenting on their Facebook posts for a few days. Again, working with people and building relationships is not something that happens overnight, especially through social media. It takes time, and you build the relationships now to be able to ask in the future for the party. All right. So if you've been working with people and intentionally commenting on their stuff, then it's really easy to work your business into the conversation. If you haven't done it, start building those relationships now. So let's say you're sharing a compliment with someone that you've been interacting with before. What qualities did they have that would make them be a good hostess, do you think? So look for a compliment, something like that. So don't compliment necessarily on what they have. So compliment more on why they look good in it. So instead of saying, I love your new shoes, you could say, those shoes look amazing on you. They're so trendy and sassy, just like you. So I complimented her why she can pull those shoes off, not just, hey, I like your shoes. So take your compliment to a different level, because notice I said she's trendy and sassy. Well, what kind of hostess isn't fun if they're trendy and sassy, right? I did something that could roll into a compliment of being a good hostess. Give that VIP factor with them. So along with the, I love your new shoes, they're so trendy and sassy, I thought about you because I loved your style so much. I picked some of my favorite customers to show off the new holiday collection we have or the new Valentine collection we have, and you're one of them. I'd love to spoil you with gifts, including a free set of polish. So now, just because she has these shoes and she looks so good, now I look at her like, holy cow, you could be one of these people I'm picking that I'm going to give a free set to for getting their friends together. And that's their hostess gift, remember? Then again, you could add a theme in there if you want for a fun factor. Maybe you want to say, you know, something about like a wind down Wednesday, margarita Monday, Sunday fun day, you know, a fun day just like this person. We can make it fun just like you. We could do wind down Wednesday, margarita Monday, shoe time if you're complimentary shoes, maybe shoe time. I don't know. I tried to make a shoe one with a Saturday or Sunday, but that doesn't really go. Then close with that open-ended question, all right? We always want to end with a question they feel more apt to respond. So let's see, let's put something all together. Okay, hey Jenny, I saw you went on a family vacation. How was it? And you're gonna wait for her to respond through your social media. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I've always admired how much fun it looks like you're having with your family when you guys are together. I'm inviting a select group of fun friends to be part of my VIP host program, and I'd be honored if you were one of the first. I'd love to spoil you with a special VIP gift and the experience you and your friends will love. How does Manny's and Margaritas on Monday sound? Boom, just like that. Then again, you're waiting for her reply. If she says yes, you're coming back offering her the 3 dates that you have picked out because you've pre-calendar blocked. You have that quick graphic. You are then sending her a save the date that she can send out to her friends right away. What if you get a no or a but, right? Well, then just wait for a minute, all right? It's okay. That's when you're going to talk about some objections. And next week, last week, Jackie talked about some, but next week she'll talk about them in depth even a little bit more of what you can say back when you get that no or but or wait. We have a lot of scripts with that. That's when you can come in with the referral or, you know, see what her no and but is, or if she doesn't respond, you don't want to also keep going back there and saying things over and over. So it's okay if you get the no. You're going to get a lot of no's. We went through this with the booking blitz the other day. 1 in 10 say yes. So think of all the no's you have to get to book 3 parties. 30? All right. So you get a lot of no's to get a yes, but it's okay because that no now could be a no that they want to have a party later. All right. Don't take it personally. We talk about that too, about the waitress who brings over dessert. They always ask us, do you want a drink? Do you want dessert? We're not saying no to her. We're just saying no because we don't want it. She's not saying no to you. She's saying no because she doesn't want it right now, but it doesn't mean she won't want it again. All right. So some things, let me give you some tips for when offering the party. Don't overshare. Don't get diarrhea of the mouth. I tell you, that's one of my biggest faults. I got to watch. I got to zip it up. Don't text a whole bunch of people with this generic, hey girl thing and be annoying. Okay. Don't text multiple times. If they're not responding, don't keep going and keep going and keep going. All right. You're going to make it personal. You're not going to keep saying things. If they're not responding, it's okay. Move on. Providing no customer service since their last order is probably not the person you want to reach out to. You're reaching out to the people that you, again, have had a connection with. So in other words, keep up your customer service. All right. Watch how you're wording it. Again, how's it going to benefit her, not you? Oh my gosh, can you please do a party for me? I'm in the middle of a contest and I really need this. I want to win a trip to Mexico. Well, she may be like, well, forget that. I want to go to Mexico. You're not offering it that unless it's a good friend. Yeah, then maybe you could say something like that. I need one more party. Will you have one? Or maybe it's, oh my gosh, I'm really trying to get better at my parties. You could say this to a friend. I'm really trying to tweak my party and get good at it. Would you be willing to do a party with me? So I know you have a lot of friends and then that way I could practice and you could even give me good feedback. It's a great way to ask a friend. You're asking her for a favor, but in a different way to help you with your business. All right. Not help you, make a whole lot of money or something. So watch that wording of how you're asking. What can we do for that person? So I know this is a lot of different tips and tricks. If you don't have Any bookings on your calendar right now? I want you to think about that. Instead of just sending some things out right now, I want you to think about how many people have you reached out to actually ask them for the party. I know we're coming off the booking blitz and a lot of people got on that, so you might have been doing it. Have you been saying the right things? Are you just messaging people out of the blue? Have you kept up a connection with them? Are you giving them a compliment? Are you looking for a person that you feel would be a good connection of having a party with and telling them why? Are you telling them what they could get from this party? So I want you to think about the different things of how you're offering it. All right. So why are we doing them? Again, let me just reiterate. Everything we need is right in that one shot. Your hostess, your new customers, your VIPs, your potential stylists. If you're going to do it for one, you may as well do it for 20. So get out there and do it to get everything all at once in front of many people. So this week, I challenge you to reach out to at least 20 people about booking a party. You could potentially get 2 parties if you reach out to 20, right? You're going to get no's, but you're going to celebrate those no's, all right? Celebrate them, all right? And love when you get the yeses because they're so exciting. I promise you, if you keep trying, you're going to get a yes, all right? But again, if you're starting to get no, and your mindset's getting a little, you may want to walk away from it, get yourself all jazzed up again, and then reach back in because people are going to be able to tell. I guess if it's a little harder to tell if you're sending a text, but again, go in with the right attitude. If you're starting to get down, then walk away for a little bit and then come back to it. All right. Anything you want to add, Jackie?
Of course, I can't wait. This was so great, Debbie. I love all of your examples. They are super, super helpful. I want to go back and take notes and actually write and implement some of them myself. You guys, I want to share that when I got into this business, I just loved the nail polish and I just wanted to have pretty nails. But then I had my first nail bar and I made a little bit of money. I mean, it was huge to me. 75 bucks was a life changer because I couldn't work as a teacher and make extra money. So I had to find extra money somehow. One nail bar a week was a $75 increase times 4 was a $300 increase in my pay. So I love that. Then I read a book called, if you want to look for a book to fire you up and get you excited, it was a little bit naughty title, and it's nothing about you, but it's called Get Over Your Damn Self. And it really taught me how to push through my fear and take advantage of a ground floor business opportunity. I love that book, highly recommend it. You can Amazon Prime it if you have access to Amazon, and it can get to you in 2 days. I read it. My husband read it. It was so good. And we're going to be a global company. So I know you love the polish and you may have no experience with direct sales, but oh my gosh, she teaches you how to like push through your fears, like what Debbie's explaining, book those parties. I twisted my friends and family's arms. I offered bottles of wine just to get them started. So I highly recommend that. Using all the tips Debbie explained today, I would include also reviewing your Road to Success document on that page 12 and 13.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, page 12 and 13 actually gives you titles of people. So you're like, I freeze. I'm like, oh, I have 2 friends. I literally feel like I sometimes have only 2 friends in my life. But when I look back at my social media contacts, or I look at that page 12 and 13 in the Road to Success booklet. If you don't have your booklet, it's in Resources Library on your virtual office. Gives you titles of people to reach out to. And the other thing I wanted to share is that you can host your own event. And so when you're providing these opportunities for people to share this amazing product, you can serve them. So I find that when I'm serving others and I'm sharing what's in it for them, I love this nail polish. It's changed my life. COVID sucks, but this makes me feel pretty. And I have a chance for you to win a free set. I'm hosting my own event Thursday night. May I send you the link to join? And people, they love when there's something in it for them. So just like Deb said, we don't want to hear that, or they don't want to hear that you're trying to win a trip to Mexico or you're trying to bonus qualify. They want to know what's in it for them. So give them an opportunity to have some fun, get something delivered to their door, and have a chance to win a free set. And the last thing I want to share is just be the waitress, you guys. The waitress at a restaurant serves you dinner. She's going to ask you for dessert and she expects a no. So I always put myself in the mindset of a waitress. I'm expecting a no when I text my friends and family. And it's okay when I get a no. My feelings aren't hurt, but I'm going to ask 10 people to get that one yes and possibly change their life.
Very good. So true, Jackie. So true. I was kind of reading some of the comments. Brenda said she sent nails to Africa to missionaries. That's pretty cool. That's amazing.
So generous.
And then Jill said, yes, she did a thing in her VIP group to get to know her customers. And the nice thing about in the VIP group too, you can look and see who is interacting the most. You know, you can look at your stats. The people interacting and sharing the most are often good people to be connecting with, to be hostesses.
Did I read my script after you do that? Let me read my script, but go ahead with the comments.
She did her favorite daily post all month long. Love it. And then Jill said she's been doing it every month since September, and it does make, yes. Again, what makes you stand out from everybody else, right? And those relationships really are key. I've had different people, you know, when I sent little customers little presents, they're like, "Gal, you know, you're so thoughtful." Am I great like that with every single customer? No. Have I let some drop? Yes. But you know, I try my hardest to make sure I'm doing those reach outs, not just saying, "Hey, book a party."
Right.
What were you going to add, Jackie?
So I get that anxiety feeling when I have that scarcity feeling. I know that I beat myself up mentally and I'm like, oh, you know, I stink, I suck. So I have to practice my gratitude. So one thing I do is I practice gratitude. I just got this as a gift for Christmas. It's a gratitude finder, but actually it says gratitude. When you look for great things, you find great things. So I get my head ready before I'm going to go try to offer something to someone. And so today I was like, all right, I'm gonna look at all of my past hostesses who haven't hosted in a while. And I wrote a script. And I know some of you guys may have done this on the Blitz on Saturday, but for those who are new or didn't get to tune into the Blitz, I just want to share this script with you. So I took my picture. I went to Stylist Assets under Important Links, and I got the little graphic that says it's time to party. And then I just wrote to every past hostess privately. And I said to her, hello and happy new year. I hope you had a wonderful holiday. I am so excited for the new year and to share some Color Street surprises with you, my favorite hostess. Color Street has surprised us with not only 3 collections, but also a fun host incentive. January hostesses are eligible for 2 free hostess only sets. So nobody else can get this, you guys. And they're called Life of the Party. They've only done this once in 3 years, and I would be delighted to party with you again. It's the best time to help your girlfriends get some new polish packs, have a chance to win a free set, and to help them chase off the winter blues. What do you say? And I'm ready for no's. But if I didn't offer that to the people in my life, I know I wouldn't get any at all. So I'm excited. I'm sending those out. I sent some out this morning for about a half an hour. I'm going to spend another half hour today. If you're brand new and you've never had a party, that's okay. Use your Frank list and just share that. Oh my gosh, we have this incredible opportunity, and I would love to share that with you.
Awesome. That's a great script.
Thank you.
I love it. All right, everybody. That is what we have for you today. So our challenge to you again is to go out there and make some calls, especially if you did not do the booking blitz, and connect with people, start building relationships, and be beautifully ready for the party.
I love it. Oh, let's tell them some surprises.
Oh, all right. What do you want to share?
All right. So there's nothing that's like I wouldn't get in trouble.
I was going to say, I'm not sure what you're thinking of sharing.
So I was thinking what was going to be in the email today. Can we share that?
I don't know. I don't know if we're allowed to share that early.
Oh, All right. Well, let me share what was already mentioned in Connect the Dots, but I missed Connect the Dots. But I think that they talked about a vision board,
Yes.
right? So check your email and watch Connect the Dots from this morning, you guys. Every morning at 10 a.m., we get a daily update from corporate. And if you're busy, that's okay. We're all busy, but check it out because the first 5 minutes of the replay are just daily updates and surprises.
Sorry, the comments are funny.
Yeah. Oh, and the Ready to Run event is this Saturday, which I know Debbie mentioned, but you guys, there's going to be a surprise at the Ready to Run event, and you're going to find out about it today in your email.
Well, I know. Do we have an NDA for the senior director call?
No.
Yeah. So I think
we should talk about this because I would be posting my notes. Duh.
Yeah. So, Ready to Run, you might see, I'll tell the first part, then you tell the other part. You at the Ready to Run event Saturday night, you may want to hop on because you might get a glimpse into maybe some Valentine sets on what they will look like. And Jackie, you can tell the other part of that.
Of that part?
Yeah, of the Valentine.
Of like a bundle?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, if you haven't heard yet, there's going to be a stylist only bundle, and it's going to be available this week only for stylists. And you guys, don't wait because it is going to be, don't wait in purchasing it if you are interested in purchasing these. I love getting them early because those are my hostess incentives or my hostess guests, or like if I have a party, I get to share it. But they are going to be only available for 2 days, and they will only while supplies last. So we have over 100,000 stylists. If they only made 100,000 bundles, don't delay. So make sure that you grab your bundle.
The tricky thing is we won't know what they look like, but you know you're going to want one, right? So whether we like them or not, we can sell them off. Great way to get a booking, though, because you'll get that bundle. You'll have those sets to offer to somebody to book a party. So it's a great way. Yeah, a great way to get a booking.
Yes.
Someone asked the time. It's 7:30 Eastern to 9:30. It's about 2 hours long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's it right now.
Yeah. The main thing is the Valentine. So watch your newsletter today. We won't see pictures today. None of us know what they look like. Watch for that today. They'll give details on the bundle, which is exciting. The Valentine set's coming out along with the hostess. So if you have hostesses that have had parties or groups of friends that like to host parties, what a great thing to offer. Now their friends can order the Valentine. Like I messaged a previous hostess that was going to do one in December and their other friend did one. I said, hey, we have Valentine sets. I'm sure will be coming out in January. If you want to get a shopping link set up for you and your friends for January, you guys can now order the Valentine sets. And she said, great, then can we keep it open and let it roll into spring? So it just depends when spring launch would be. So, because then
the other thing too about, there's some background noise. The other thing that Color Street, okay, thanks, Deb. These are opportunities Color Street gives to us to help offer that business blessing. So I don't want you to forget that there may be girls or hostesses right now who might want to get that bundle. And so I would provide that opportunity to let her know. You're just providing customer support. You're like, hey girl, I know you love these Valentine bundles. Like I've got a party next week. This sweet hostess, she's dying to sign up, but she's like not sure because she has surgery coming up. So I would feel bad not offering her that opportunity to let her make that decision. If that time came and went, and she could be upset with me because I didn't offer that. So the Valentine bundle is a great way for you to reach out and say, I have a couple of great, awesome surprises. One is a host incentive and another one is a Valentine bundle. If you're considering becoming a stylist, this may be your day.
Yeah, and one thing to know about the bundle, and then we've kept them on a long time. One thing to know about the bundle is you get PV from it, you'll get volume, So let's say it's $99. You would get $99 towards your, BQing or whatever goal you're trying to hit, but you can't order it through a party. So you could not go and place an order through a party. It's always you have to order it in the back office all by itself. You can't order anything else with it. It'll follow those same rules. Just know that about the bundle. It has to be a single order and if you order two in the past, they don't give you any. Because they couldn't stop, they can set the numbers if it's one per person. And I know someone ordered two by accident one time and they canceled both orders. So make sure you only order one.
Yeah, they called that an audit. They said they will actually audit the stylists and delete them if they try to order two. So, and you guys may have people that are signed up as stylists who really don't want to work the business, but they wanted to get the kit. You might want to reach out to them because if they're not working the business really and tuning into these trainings, it would be worth it for you to give her a personal message and say, hey, I know that you love the nail polish and aren't really working the business, but I would hate for you to miss this opportunity on grabbing this bundle. There may also be girls that are on that 5-month BQ list. That might be a good way for you to reach out and say, hey, I know that you're on a 5-month BQ list, and this is really a great opportunity for you to get some of your personal volume if it's necessary. So
perfect.
Thanks, Deb. Your training was awesome. I could listen to you all day long.
You're so sweet. Thank you. Well, we'll see everybody back here tonight for working on goals and looking at 2020 to get ready for 2021. And so we'll see everybody at 8:00 Eastern on our Zoom.
Yeah, and if you guys didn't check your email, Debbie sends out a call calendar every month.
But the calendar's not in it yet. My assistant hasn't done it yet.
Oh, okay.
I sent her all the stuff last week, but I sent some of the dates.
Oh, okay.
In there for this week. Yeah, okay, and I think I forgot to leave out the day for if you're a new senior stylist, a new team leader, it's Wednesday. I put the times, but forgot the day.
Okay, awesome.
Thanks, someone asked, what's a 5-month BQ list? Every 6 months, we have to sell $300 in a 1-month period. That's how you stay active. So at 5 months, they give you a warning of, hey, you have to, you did it in June, you have to do it again in December. So they've gone 5 months without BQing. They have to do it in that 6th month or they're out of the system. If they fall out, if they don't sell 300, they can re-sign up the next month within a 6-month period for $25. But if they re-sign up, they have to sell 300 then in a 1-month period in the next 3, and they would lose their downline. So if they have a team and they fall out, their team is gone, they have to come back exactly where they were. They don't have to buy a new kit or anything for $25, but any team members would be gone. They would be rolled up to their upline.
Yeah, and you guys, we're done. If you can't stick around, we understand completely, but I want to add about that 5-month BQ list. If you don't know where to find it, go to your virtual office landing page, hover over the word team, and scroll down to 5-month BQ. And also, if you look at your graphical tree, if it's yourself or if you have teammates, if they have a red exclamation point on their little box, that means they're on that list.
Yeah. So you know that they have to sell 300 in that month or they would fall out of the system.
Yeah. I love these trainings. We get to talk about so much more than what we plan. So
I know. Yeah, those were some good questions today.
Yeah, it's you guys showing up, asking the questions that make these trainings so personal and hopefully valuable to you. So thank you for your participation.
Absolutely. All right, Jackie, thank you. Go enjoy your sunny weather. I'll look at my snow.
You're so funny. All right. It's actually chilly today. That's why I have a little long sleeve shirt on.
Relatively speaking. All right.
60. All right.
Enjoy your day. All right. Bye. Bye, everyone.